From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Darrell W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, March 11th, 2016. Silver is trading at $15.65 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,276 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $420. Antiwar.com reports the major nations behind the UN push to get peace talks going to end the Syrian civil war are not just trying to get everybody to the negotiating table, as diplomats say they are also working on an agreement to impose a federal system on Syria as a way of helping to resolve the war. Both Russia and the U.S., along with other Western nations, are said to be on board with the idea. Russia has favored federalism as a way to nominally maintain the nation's territorial integrity while allowing more regional autonomy, and the Syria plan is said to eye dramatically weakening the central government in favor of local powers. At some point, they're bound to run this idea by the Syrians, however, and while the U.S. and Russia seem keen to simply impose a solution on Syria, it's not clear how much Syrian support they'll have. Rebels have already made clear they oppose any effort to weaken the central government they believe they'll eventually be installed in control of, and while the Assad government has not ruled out federalism, they want it to be the result of a referendum and internal negotiation, not just something the U.S. and Russia decided. The only group that seems keen on the idea is the Kurdish YPG, which seems keen to have its own authority over the nation's northeast cemented in the post-war situation. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports Senate Republicans on Thursday reiterated their opposition to President Barack Obama nominating a judge to replace the late Antonin Scalia on the U.S. Supreme Court. Members of the Senate Judiciary Committee addressed the topic once again Thursday, openly stating that they will not support a nomination to the High Court until Obama leaves office. The committee chair, Senator Charles E. Grassley of Iowa, again cited remarks made in 1992 by then-Senator Joe Biden, the committee chair at the time, that Democrats would not welcome a nomination from former President George Bush in an election year. Grassley said that he is confident the Republican position is the right thing to do and stated explicitly that any nominee submitted in the middle of the presidential campaign is not getting confirmed. Obama responded to Thursday's Senate clash by repeating his assertion that the Constitution clearly states a nomination should be made and that Republicans opposing such a move are behaving in a hypocritical manner. Despite Republican resistance, Obama has said he will submit a nominee to the Supreme Court in the coming months. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports a 78-year-old white man accused of punching a black protester in the face during a rally in North Carolina for Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has been arrested on an assault charge, according to the local sheriff's office. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Office said Rakeem Jones was being escorted from the rally on Wednesday night by sheriff's deputies in Fayetteville, North Carolina, when John McGraw hit him. In addition to the assault charge, McGraw has been charged with communicating threats, according to his online arrest report. That charge can bring up to 45 days in jail, and there was no lawyer listed on the report. Video of the incident recorded by bystanders showed deputies pinning Jones to the ground, prompting social media criticism of why swift action was taken against him instead of his assailant. Jones said in a telephone interview, "He had no right to put his hands on me." The sheriff's office said it would conduct an internal investigation, adding deputies accompanying Jones did not see the assault. Sheriff Earl Moose Butler called the attack cowardly. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.